Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. CREtech just launched the first of its kind global real estate tech virtual hackathon challenge. Today, I'm joined by David Fisher, founder and CEO of Integra Ledger, John Mauro, president of CREtech, and Matt Savarese, vice president of corporate strategy for Nasdaq, to talk more about the hackathon. Gentlemen, welcome to Trade Talks.
See you. Great.
All right.
And John, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about CREtech and the idea behind the hackathon.
Sure. Well, thanks for having us today, Jill. So CREtech is the largest global media event and data platform in the industry. We look to reimagine real estate and bring together the entire ecosystem across all of our platforms and mediums. It was a natural fit to think about how we continue to develop and innovate within this industry, given all the challenges that we're seeing, and how much money and time is being invested into commercial real estate. So we were approached by David Fisher, who is a longtime friend of CREtech, to think about how we might be able to introduce this hackathon and kind of a different format of traditional hackathons, and leveraging what we were just able to do, bringing 4,000 people together for a virtual conference, taking what we've learned there, seeing all the changes and development and what these large organizations are doing. It was a natural progression to look at it a little bit differently and find a way to launch another innovation event and try and achieve to be the largest global innovation hackathon in the industry.
Thanks, John, for that background. And David, what role does Integra Ledger play in this event?
So Integra is the leading enterprise blockchain technology company in the legal industry. And given that we're in the legal industry, we touch every other industry. And it just so happens that most of my career has been spent in commercial real estate development and finance. I'm a longtime friend of CREtech. They're great guys. They do amazing work. On the occasion of their biggest in the world virtual real estate summit that happened a couple of weeks ago, we saw an opportunity to take something that we had pioneered in the world's legal industry, which is the largest legal technology innovation events. We've had tens of thousands of people involved, and bring that platform to the real estate industry, which obviously is under great pressure at the moment. You might say distress, really at every corner of the earth. So we brought this to John and Michael and the team at CREtech. It's been an amazing collaboration. We've built the platform, for our events in the past. We've brought that to this event, and that's what we're using. But really, we're about building global community, global innovation. We're a blockchain company, and so we believe in huge networks of collaborative development.
Matt, our audience probably doesn't normally associate Nasdaq with commercial real estate. Can you speak to the relationship with CREtech and our role in the hackathon?
Sure, and thanks, Jill. So if you think about what John said about CREtech, and they really sit at the intersection of real estate and technology. And we here at Nasdaq, we look to use technology and data to really solve problems and bring transparency to all different types of markets, including commercial real estate. So we've partnered with CREtech and sponsored a challenge by leveraging different technology to remove some of those frictions and help facilitate the investment decision-making process. We think of our challenge and its focus is around really helping achieve more effective data ingestion and dissemination, and automating some of what historically has been manual processes. And as a result, we can unlock investment professionals' time for more value-add activities.
This hackathon is quite different than the weekend-style hackathons that most people are used to. John, can you give us some perspective on the unique format and why you organized it this way? And David, if you could also follow up to that.
Sure. So, the goal was to include the entire community. So instead of just having it over a weekend, like I think probably most people think of hackathons, we wanted to really open up this opportunity for the globe. So people can participate on the weekends, continue to do their day job, but really get involved in this over the duration of about a 6-week time frame. And so really creating and developing an incredible platform for the industry. David?
Yeah, and in addition to the length of it, and so the actual hackathon runs from August 20th to September 10th, so about 3 weeks. That gives working professionals the opportunity to join teams, project teams, in evenings and weekends. So as John said, really engaging or providing the opportunity for the entire community to participate in this. Additionally, this is an enterprise-driven hackathon. So unlike a weekend hackathon where teams get together and come up with ideas spur of the moment, in this one, organizations like Nasdaq, just like what John described, bring forth to the community challenges that they see. And they could be ecosystem challenges, industry challenges, they could be challenges that the company specifically faces. But these are real world points of friction or difficulty or opportunity that are identified by leading institutions in the real estate industry. And so by aggregating all of those sort of enterprise hosted challenges from around the world, it's providing this great forum for individuals, companies, technology companies, really anyone that wants to participate to look through those real world challenges, potentially form a team to answer that challenge. And given that they're answering a real world challenge, the outcome of that project, at the end of the hackathon, has a legitimate chance of being incorporated into the company that posted the challenge, or just outright brought to market, in a commercial way. And so this is a really serious innovation event. Again, tied in very tightly with CREtech and their community around the world to really bring new innovation, crowdsourced at a global level to the real estate industry at this time of need.
All right, John, David, Matt, thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks. We certainly look forward to hearing the results. And thank you for joining me this afternoon. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.